need to do a better job at slowing down and thinking sometimes. So, let me walk you through exactly what happened, okay? I was having a shitty day up to this point, right? We were 2 hours in and we were at $21. Not very good. And then this order comes in $40 for 16 miles. And I get excited because I know that I can get this done in about 30 to 45 minutes. We can be caught up and be at 20 bucks an hour. And it's going to Belk and picking up an item. Okay? So I get to Belk. I have to stand in line for 20 minutes because there's this old lady at the register that has never used a fucking cash register before or ever used has never been in a store before, apparently, and doesn't know how to fucking pay for shit. So this lady just stood there for 20 minutes. All right, no big deal, whatever. We can still get this order done quick. It'll be, whatever. Finally get to the counter, and I say, all right, hey, I'm here to pick up this. Give him the name. Oh, I can't give that to you. Why not? That your business does business with Uber for delivery. I'm just here to pick this up. I can't give this to you. Like, she has to come get it herself. I'm like, what are you talking about? Then why would you do business with Uber? And then she's like, oh, so you're gonna like deliver it to her? Yes, that's what I'm doing. What do you think? That I want to fucking look like a church girl? What? So, by this point, we're 30 minutes in. I'm getting, attitude from the employee that I finally get to talk to because she clearly has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. And then she goes and talks to her manager. Then she comes back. Okay? Then she says, well, somebody was already here with the exact same screen and the exact same name, so... I'm like, okay, well, there is no physical way that I would have this order if it got fulfilled. So if that really is the case, and somebody was here earlier with the same screen, that means they stole it. And then this woman rolled her eyes, got huffy and puffy, and went back to her manager. This woman who's getting paid to do her job and sucking at it, by the way, in customer service, while I'm not, is getting pissy with me because I'm explaining the facts that, hey, that means that you got stole from. So she goes back to her manager. While she's going to her manager, I call the customer to confirm that I'm right, that she didn't get it. And we talk, and she's as sweet as can be, and I'm like, hey, I got this order. The store's telling me that somebody was already here. Can you confirm for me whether you got the order or not? No, I didn't. Okay, well, so that means whoever the hell was here earlier stole your item. And now I'm here, and now the manager, I'm waiting for them to get back. Would you be willing to stay on hold to confirm to the manager that you didn't get your item? I'm just the fucking guy trying to pick the shit up, okay? So then the manager comes back and is like, yeah, the manager, a different woman, comes and is like, yeah, somebody was here with the screen. Same screen earlier. And then again, I relate, well, that means that they stole it. There is no way I would have this order if it was fulfilled. That means it was stolen. And then she's like, well, you need to call Uber. So then I rebutted with, why is that my responsibility? You're the one that does business with Uber. Like, I called the customer. That's what I'm supposed to do. You're the one that got stolen from, and Uber is the person that did it. And that's who you're in business with. So why isn't it your responsibility to call Uber? Why do I have to call fucking Uber and call the customer and do this and do that? So yeah, I was a little bit irritated at this point because now we're 45 minutes in. I had to deal with one person who was extremely rude and had no idea what the fuck I was doing. And then had to deal with this person not getting it and telling me that I have to call Uber. And I know how dreadful calling Uber is. I know exactly how it's going to go. Because they literally don't have a public phone number. You have to push the right buttons to get to the phone number. And then you get an automated voice. And then you have to say the right things to get to a person. And then I did that. And the store manager sat there the whole time. And when I was on the phone with the woman and the store manager came up and I was talking to her, You know, I told the woman, okay, the store manager is telling me that I'm going to have to call Uber. I'm going to call you right back and let you know what Uber says. She thanks me for being polite and sacrificing my time and whatever, and so I call Uber. And like I said in my video, like, Uber was, nope, this is out of our scope, so what's going to have to happen is the customer is going to have to call us and re-put in the order or cancel it. And so what, and I'm like, so why? Why do they have to do that? Your phone number isn't public, so it's not going to be easy for her to do. And she's going to have to answer all these questions from an automated bot just to get through to you. This woman got stolen from. You have her money, right? I am reporting to you that it never fucking arrived. And the store is now reporting to you that it never arrived. Why can you not just refund her now and cancel the order? So you, not only am I supposed to just leave the order on my screen until this woman calls you and cancels it, but it's her responsibility to call and report the theft when I've already reported it and the store manager has reported it. That is shitty customer service right there. And told them that was shitty customer service, and also pointed out the fact that you don't seem too concerned with figuring out who the fuck stole it. It would take 5 minutes to figure out who had this order before me, but of course you're not going to fire them. You're going to allow these shitty workers to oversaturate the market, while the workers like me that keep your business afloat, you just take advantage of and take all the credit whenever I actually make a customer fucking happy, right? Click. And then so I call the lady back and tell her that, hey, you know, I'm going to give you this phone number. I don't know, this is a driver number. You lie, do what you gotta do. You're gonna get an automated voice system, and good luck, you know, like, and if this doesn't get you through to the person, try Google searching the Uber number, but they're telling me that you have to call and cancel it, refund it, put in your new thing. And we're at an hour and a half at this point of me being in the store with my daughter, and, like, I'm over here having a fucking panic attack, basically, and hang up and then have to tell the manager, like, so according to them, I guess that I need to, the only way I can move on and get money now and orders is to cancel the order, but according to Uber, I have to wait for the woman to call and cancel the order, and I've already wasted an hour and a half. So it's either take the ding to my cancellation rate or wait however fucking long it takes for the woman to do this. So me and the manager of the store, we were looking through the options on canceling it, because I told the manager, I know what's going to happen here. I'm going to cancel, it's going to kick it to another driver, and you're going to have another driver here in 10 minutes looking for this same order. And she didn't believe me, and we looked at the options and someone else picked it up, because that is true. And then sure enough, the order came right back to me, and I had to go back into the fucking store and tell her, hey, it came right back to me. I had to decline it, which means somebody out there is going to fucking get it, and you're probably going to get somebody else in 10 minutes. And that's what happened. That was my experience. I spent an hour and a half just simply trying to report a theft. And, you know, on Belk's end, I get it. It's not like they are just going to take my word and fulfill this order, because then they'd be out money. The customer is out money, and the only person that deserves to be out money is Uber. And the person refusing to do anything about it is Uber. And the person refusing to fire the fucking asshole that made this situation happen in the first place is Uber. And then the person that now has a 72% acceptance rate, because I had to decline the same order 5 times, and now has a ding on my cancellation rate from doing my job right, is me. That's what working for Uber is like. The more you care about doing a good job, fuck you. We're Dara. We have a fucking goddamn saying over here at Uber, and it's money only, don't give a fuck about the customers, and take all the goddamn credit whenever a driver actually does good. See, we're not going to fire the drivers that sexually harass women. We're not going to fire the drivers that steal shit. That's the least of our concerns. No, we want a bunch of yes men. We want a bunch of, like, I can't express enough to you how many people would have just canceled and moved on, right? And I didn't, because I genuinely care about the customer. That's why I'm good at customer service. And then to, on the same foot, have to deal with a business, the first lady being so fucking rude for no reason when she works in customer service. So now I'm wasting time standing in line because this old lady, like, 45 minutes, finally get to talk to somebody. She has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about and is being rude. Finally get a manager. Now I have to call Uber. Now I gotta call the customer. Now I gotta do all this just to end up having to cancel the order myself and it go to a different poor soul. Because the chances of the woman, I know what that means when Uber says the customer has to call. I know what that means. The customer is going to have to somehow find this phone number because their phone number isn't public and prove that her shit got stolen and is probably not going to be refunded. And I called the customer back and told her I would mentally prepare for the fact that you're not going to get refunded and I would never use Uber again. Fuck you, Dara. Sorry, the other video is, yeah, me more going into Dara, but I wanted to, like, fully paint the picture because I kind of went a little too fast in the video. Like, that's what happened. And it was so bullshit. Every moment of it was bullshit, and I remained patient for as long as I could. I can't keep doing this. Bye.